Hi guys, how you doing? This is Ben, your business loan guy. Hey, sorry for making a video so late. It's been a busy day. Had a lot of every time I wanted to get off the phone and come over here and do a quick video, I wasn't able to, which is good though. I'm very thankful for being busy. I'm very thankful for the business, and I'm thankful for the trust. To be honest with you, a lot of people have called me. Um, uh, I do some advertising on Facebook, different social media, so I really appreciate it. I've gotten a lot of referrals, but I got one today that was interesting. And I actually talked to somebody last night about the same thing. Um, and I actually had two today and one last night that kind of brought this particular subject up, and I wanted to share it with you guys. But so I got a call from a CPA today that was doing putting together financials for their client's PPP application, and it was great because I usually don't get calls from CPAs. I'm usually the one calling CPAs, but it was great. And somebody referred them to me, and I didn't recognize the name. So if it's somebody that's watching these videos, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Um, anyway, so the CPA basically said, "Look, my client would like to submit this application for the PPP loan." He says, "I understand you can help out with that, but they don't want to submit it to their bank." And I was a little bit surprised at that because my question was, the first time I heard it was, why wouldn't you want to submit it to your bank? And when I got the answer, it actually made sense. So their client had a long time business relationship with this particular bank, and it's a small bank, and they did not want them to know what was going on with the PPP loan because they didn't want to put their company in a negative light, such as like obviously they need this loan or whatever the situation may be. It may appear that the company's in distress, and this company just happened to have other loans with this bank. So, and they wanted to continue to have a good relationship. It's not that they wanted to leave; it's just they wanted to continue to have a good relationship, and they wanted to keep the bank or keep the company in good standing with the bank. But they thought this might have a bearing on future decisions from the bank. And you know what? It makes sense because a lot of small banks, it really, what it really boils down to is a select group of people to decide whether they want to lend to you or not. And this could be looked at as negative in the future. Okay. Now, that's questionable whether that would happen, because I think everybody's pretty understanding of what's going on. So I could totally see this bank not holding it against this particular customer, but I can't guarantee that. Okay. So it's possible that later on, or these high risk loan or these low risk clients could turn into a higher risk, and there could be some question later on in the future. So no matter whether it's something that's warranted or not, I understand why a business owner would be thinking that. Okay, and my job is to make sure that their minds are put at ease, and for me to provide the services that they want. Okay. So I told him, I said, yeah, no problem. I do have a couple of lenders that are accepting what we call outside applications, because most banks right now are still taking applications from their own customers, their own customer base. But there are lenders out there, there are banks out there that are taking applications from outside lenders, or outside borrowers, I should say. And we can do that. And that's the reason why they called me. So that's what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and select a bank that's going to probably supply their needs. Someone's acceptable to them because there may need to be a relationship. That's what I'm trying to get at, established here. And not that they want to leave their old bank behind. It's just that they have their reasons to do what they want to do. So, like I said, it was just very interesting. It's just not something that occurred to me before. I just never really thought about that. So now, also, these folks were also interested in a regular SBA loan after all this is all done. So that might actually turn into even more business for me. So I really appreciate it. But if you don't, for whatever reason, if you don't want to deal with your bank, and you would rather deal with another bank or have me place you with another bank, and you'll still be working directly with this bank. Okay, it's not, and that's a lot of people don't understand that. They think of me as kind of like as a loan officer in this case, and I'm really not. My job is to help you put your application together, and in some cases help you find a bank that you want to place it to. Okay. And I'll be more than happy to do that to you if for some reason, whatever reason, I'm not going to scrutinize. If you just feel like you would like to deal with another bank, then that's fine. I had a few other people that just didn't like their bank. They would rather work with someone else, or they just felt like they weren't getting the service that they needed from their bank. And they needed to kind of expedite things along and try and get something submitted. And it's not that their bank's not taking submission. It's just that they realize that nobody's really working on their application. It's just, or some cases that even submit an application, they're just waiting in line to get a phone call. So if that's the case, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to help you. If you just have questions and want to do it yourself, because I have a lot of people doing that, emailing me and say, hey, I kind of want to do this myself through my own bank. I don't have the money to pay a CPA, that type of thing. I'll answer whatever questions I can. Some of the stuff, though, guys, honestly, you'll have to get with a CPA or a tax preparer because I'm not that guy. But I can refer you over to people that can help you. And if you want to work out something with them as far as hiring them for supplying services, that's totally up to you. I know a lot of them will be more than happy to answer some questions. And whatever I can give you, I will. Okay? All right, guys. So good luck to you guys out there. I'm here to help. And remember, if you need business funding, you better call Ben. Talk to you later. I'm out.